Alrighty, so I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna look you in the eyes. I'm gonna move you over here so that I can see myself a little bit, and you guys will see me. Ah. Anyways, so no hat today because it's drenched because I went to Quiz Bowl, and I got 15 meters or so, 15 yards. I got a little bit out of the building, and immediately went from a light wind, a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, which my tiny ass umbrella, I should have gotten the bigger one, because I'm a bigger guy, could handle. And then it was torrential rain, and the rain was coming down and then going like sideways. So no amount of umbrellaing could save me because half of it was going sideways, half of it was going down, and so you just had to pick one of them and just get drenched. It was terrible. So I sat through Quiz Bowl, it like covered in water. But tomorrow, um, because I guess how I'm gonna do these, I'm just gonna talk about like one day or talk about like a bunch of random shit, whatever. Tomorrow is something called SRC, the Student Research Conference. So no classes, but people are presenting. I didn't want to go to any presentations, I'm gonna be honest. But my Stat 101, my freshman seminar, requires us to go to different things. You have to go to like two things and write this small little paper, like this small little like paragraph to like two paragraph report thing on them. And every single one of them without fail has been when I have classes, which is fucking awful. It's like, come meet this prospective professor. This can count. 1 p.m. when I have class. Sorry. Fuck. Fuck. Another one will be like, oh, come to this presentation at 12 p.m. At noon when I have class. It's fucking awful. There's just literally been nothing that I could go to. So I have to wake up at like 8 in the morning when I really don't want to. I'm going to go to two presentations. I'm going to sit in the back, think about, like, take a little bit of notes so I can write my little report later. And then I have to immediately go from that. I'm tabling um, for War of the Roses, which I'll explain a lot more about tomorrow. Um, fuck. And then after that, I do another War of the Roses event, and then finally, I eat dinner, um, and then I am going to drink 2 bottles of wine, um, because we're changing our family wine, and this is the only time we can do it because our family wine is bad. I'll probably be fine. I've done because I'll probably go from that. I should go straight home, drink a lot of water, and go to sleep, and then wake up kind of earlier on Friday. I might skip my Spanish class because I just really don't want to be there. Class is fucking annoying. I hate Spanish. I'm just really whiny. I've noticed it's kind of bad habit. But I'll probably skip that so I can study a bit more for my CS test, which is 20% of my final grade. It wasn't originally going to be, but he took some percentage off the final exam. He's like, "You guys have been going really quickly, and I'm proud of you. So I'm gonna make this test weigh a little bit more, so you don't have to worry as much when the final comes around." Bastard. Anyways, that's about everything. Um, yeah, I'm I'm alive. Y'all will see a lot more tomorrow. I will be wine drunk, so it'll be an interesting conundrum, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Yeah. See you tomorrow. That didn't. I didn't.
Oh nein. Horizontal rotierender Fisch.
Horizontal rotierenden Fisch. Horizontal rotierenden Fisch. Sorry. So the reason this is so late is in fact simply because I wanted to get a haircut in between the videos because I needed a haircut and I thought it'd be really funny. If y'all saw that, it's very laggy. Caught up now? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, this is just gonna be the style of my videos from now on. Schizophrenic, like ranting. So yesterday I did not get drunk like I wanted to. I went over the study guide for my CS test and realized I'm fucked. So I spent pretty much the entire day studying. Yesterday we had no classes because a thing called SRC, Student Research Conference. Students were presenting about their research. I went to one or two of the talks because I had to. Um, for a participation for another class, which is stupid and dumb, whatever. But am I? Okay, that looks fine enough, I guess. But yeah. So and then we had something called the SRC Darty, which is a daytime party because generally all parties are held at night. But for SRC, it's during the day. So for like 1 p.m., everybody got to the house and they grilled up some hot dogs, and we played a bunch of dumb games and we threw water balloons and stuff. I had a little bit of fun, but I'm not much of a partier myself. I struggle greatly to let go and loosen up. So I just sort of stand there awkwardly the entire time, which is very, very Jared like. Horizontal rotierenden Fisch. Oh nein, vertikal rotierenden Fisch. Anyways, today I skipped my Spanish class so I could study more for my evil CS exam, which is 20% of my grade, more than my final exam at this point. I think I did very, very mediocrely on that. I think I got like a high 70, low 80, just because the questions and everything, they were just whatever, or whatever. Um, it should be fine. I should be able to, there's an extra card opportunity at the end of the semester that shouldn't be too difficult. I should be able to just do, send over, and get a bunch of points back, which should help me get an A in the class, assuming I do well on the actual final itself. Ooh, horizontal rotierenden Fisch. Horizontal rotierenden Fisch. So what else have I done? Next week I have Rose Ball and Initiation. So um, I'll probably give an early video next week, and then you'll get a second special video probably Monday where I go over Rose Ball and Initiation. I can't talk to you a lot about Initiation. It's the only sort of ritual in quotes that is like legally protected. So it's not in my best interest to talk about it publicly. Because I do not like getting sued, particularly. I mean, it's not like I'll find it reasonably, but whatever. But I'll talk about that because it'll be a fun party. Rose Ball happens when the alumni all come up. So all of our alumni will be there Friday night, all of Saturday. A lot of drinking, a lot of dumb fun, a lot of stories and everything, some awards or whatever. I'm not particularly eligible to get any of the awards, but it should be whatever it is. What else do I have to think about? Talk about. What have I done this week? Oh, this week was War of the Roses. I think I teased that in the earlier video, and I talked about it last week. But War of the Roses is our like headline philanthropy week. So my fraternity's philanthropy is ABEX, the Ability Experience, and it's sort of based around. It's owned. It's not technically owned, but is run and operated by the fraternity itself, which is odd. A lot of philanthropies are usually kept a lot like very separate from the fraternity that does them, or they just do some local thing. But it's based around sort of providing opportunities for people with disabilities of both physical and mental to sort of have a lot of opportunities. So a lot of the brothers are going to Iowa. They were supposed to be going like right now, driving over, but there's a tornado and or very bad hailstorm coming. They have to drive through, and they really don't want to do that. Surprisingly, I can't imagine why. So they're going to go up and they're going to set up and help with a sort of. They're going to prepare a for over this weekend a summer camp for this upcoming summer for people with disabilities to sort of have that same experience that is often denied to them at usual summer camps or other summer camps or experiences. Um, yeah. So this week we've been doing a lot of stuff. War of the Rose essentially every for a sorority on campus nominates one person as their potential Rose Queen candidate, and then we raise a bunch of money and do a bunch of events to sort of pick a winner, and then we donate 75% of the money to our philanthropy, the ability experience, and 25% of it to the given philanthropy of whoever wins. So whoever the Rose Queen will be. So that's been pretty fun. I helped out with a couple of events. Couldn't make it to all of them, but it still has been fun. No parties this weekend, I don't think, at least, because everybody will be gone. So there's no reason to be. We won't have enough brothers in the house for it to be a reasonably safe party where we can like keep everything safe and not be worried. So that should be whatever. RDE is coming up. That'll be during finals. This is a fun one. I'll talk about it a bit more then. But we have in the middle of our finals, we have reading day. So finals is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday night, which is RDE Reading Day Eve. Um, we there's a huge party. It's just like from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Like we start doing stuff like preparations and mixers and everything at like really early, and the actual party usually gets out really late. And they're usually some of the biggest of the year. Halloween, RDE, those are the big two. Um, but that'll be fun. There's some stuff going on there. An interesting fact about the fraternities on our campus is a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, especially some of the bigger ones, their houses are owned, combined by the national fraternity and the school itself. So they can't hold parties on their properties, especially like I think the two biggest right now, DKI and GEP, SEGEP cannot hold parties in their houses. So a lot of fraternities who have smaller houses or who have like disconnected sort of housing process where everybody lives will pair up with those who have larger houses that can hold parties like us. There's two really that can sort of do that right now. And so we paired with the sort of business kid fraternity type shit called Beta. But another one asked if they could join us as well for RDE, so we could have like just a bunch of people there in a crazy party. So we'll see if that ends up happening because we were sort of fine with it. Um, we didn't make a final decision, but we had to get the other people we'd already paired with permission, and they've been dragging their feet on it because they're worried. But whatever, we'll see. But yeah, I got a haircut. I'll be going with a dad hat for a little while, which has already gotten a lot of like confusion because I legitimately do wear the dad hat like every day outside, and people recognize me more by the hat than literally anything else that I do. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Yeah, no, I have a lot more interesting stuff come next week when I sort of. I guess we had Squirrel Fest today, but I originally wasn't there for that. It was kind of a dud because we had to pack up early. So Squirrel Fest, World Fest, whatever. Is there a lavaliering ceremony today? I don't think so. I think it's next week. God, I hope it's next week. Anyways, yeah, I will talk to y'all later.